All right, last divisional preview, girls D1. No Coach H, we ran out of time earlier, so just doing it solo. Back at the home. Benny's here. A little past her bedtime. Girls 100, Kamisha Lewis, no surprise here out of Lowell. She comes in with a top seed time at 12:37. The freshman, Mia Dansby of Brockton, 12:54. And then a couple 12:6s. You have Grace Poku of Framingham, the senior, and Abigail Gerds. Talk about her a lot indoors out of Natick with the 12:6. So those should be the girls that challenge the most. Jordan Lamar of Lowell, she's not too far off. Anna Chang of Chelsea with a 12:73. And Moy Aboli of Weymouth rounds out the top 7. Moving on to the 200. Anna Jordal Henry, the 300 champion from indoor. Wellesley does move up to D1 now. She's got that 25:05. She's going to be looking to go sub 25. Jordan Lamar, we just mentioned her from the 100. She's the second seed with a 24:32. Dalia Barbanti of Andover with a 25:38. Alicia Lewis of Lowell, 25:50. The talented long jumper Stephanie Simon of Chelsea in there at 25:51. And the only other girl sub 26 is Grace Poku of Framingham at 25:96. 400 should be good. Abby Camella of Wellesley, she comes in with that 56:50. Olivia Diaz, the talented sophomore out of Taunton, she's in with a 57:83. Jordan Lamar, Kamisha Lewis, we've mentioned them a couple times. We'll see what they actually run there, and they're at 57:89 and 59:09. Then we have a slew of other girls that are sub 60 seconds. Kayla Anax of Waltham and Nicole Frail, the talented sophomore out of Natick. Girls 800, a lot of girls sub 220, a lot of girls within a second or 2 seconds. Avery Mohan of Wellesley's your top seed, 217. Wellesley's going to be trying to pile on those team points to be in the team hunt. Sonia Nagel, the sophomore from Brookline, 217. Another 217 is Julia Tessinari of Boston Latin. Maybe we'll see their 4x8 later. Sarah Frangoni of Methuen, she's in at 218. And then 3 other girls at 219. Watch out for Annie Jackson down there in the 5th seed, 219.04. Nicole Frail, Natick, the sophomore, and Julia Fenerty of Franklin, 219. So it is really wide open, this girls 800. Any of the top 6 girls, maybe even top 7 girls, have a chance to win that 800. And then we get into a possible showdown that we saw indoors. Grace Conley, 451. We had to wait till all states. Indoors, we don't because they're the same division. Outdoors, Grace Conley, Lucy Jenks, 451 to 456. Do we see a sub 450? Do we see a meet record that is Grace Conley's from last year, 450.96? Only time will tell. The talented sister, Catherine, or Kate Conley, I know she prefers Kate, sophomore from Natick, she's 503. She'll be looking to dip under 5 as a sophomore. That would be impressive. And then nobody else is really in their realm. It's Grace Conley and Lucy Jenks out front, trailed by Kate Conley, the sophomore of Natick, if she runs that. 2 mile is the Conley sisters, 1-2 punch, 10:25 for Grace, way out in front of anybody. The meet record is 10:27.18 back when I was running in high school by Natasha Roeder of Lexington. We'll see if Grace tries to go after that. It would be the first event of the day, so she would be fresh. Kate Conley, 11:05. Right behind her is Dana Ofek from Lexington, 11:07. Caroline Williams, 11:12 from Cambridge and Latin. Those are the top girls in the 2 mile. 100 hurdles, Jayla Kitchens, all-state champion from indoor. She's at 14:76. Only girl that is sub 15 seconds. Right at the 15-second mark is Jamie Chamberlain, the talented sophomore out of Brookline. Right behind her is Danella Pierre of Franklin with a 15:09. So those are the top 3 girls in the 110 hurdles. 400, Yanni Lapa of Newton North, 65.39. Only .01 off of that is Hannah Trahant of Lynn English, 65.40. And Jolie Matthew of Brookline, 65.57. Those 3 are 2 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, so it should be those 3 battling it out in the middle of the track down the last straightaway. 4x1's tight. Lowell and Wellesley separated by a couple tenths. Natick not far off of that. Lowell, Wellesley, Natick should be those 3 teams. 4x4, Wellesley already has that sub 4 with a 3:59.04. We'll see. That 3:56 by Mansfield in 2014 probably should be safe, but you never know. Young Newton North team 404, Andover 405, Taunton 405, Brookline 406. So, but it looks like it's Wellesley's race right there. 4x could be a lot of teams. Lexington comes in with that top seed of 935, Boston Latin 937, Natick 938, Newton South 939. A lot of talented girls on all those teams. Boston Latin, the 4x was their thing indoors. I'm going to put my money on them. 923 could be in jeopardy from that 2010 Lincoln Sudbury team that had Andrea Keklik on it. Moving to the field events, Anna Jordell Henry, 5'6.25". She has a personal best for 5'8" indoors. Also with a 5'6" is Sophie Albright, the sophomore from Framingham, so she'll be challenged there. Emily Charlset of Brookline, 5'5", and then a bunch of girls that are at the 5'4" height. Pole vault, Madeline O'Connell from Lincoln Sudbury, 10'6". She's a foot clear of the field. Long jump, the talented hurdler and sophomore out of Brookline, 19 feet, Jamie Chamberlain. Meet record safe by Brianna Duncan of Cambridge and Latin 2016. She's now doing her thing at Oregon. Jayla Kitchens and Jody Perrette from Haverhill and Andover. Perrette, just a freshman, are both at 18:10. And like I mentioned earlier, talented long jumper Stephanie Simon out of Chelsea. She's there at 18:8. So it should be a battle with all three of those girls separated by 4 inches or less. Triple jump, we just mentioned Sophie Wright. She's 39.2. Stephanie Simons, she triples as well from Chelsea, the junior, 37.3. And Victoria Gravel of Taunton, 36.11, should be the top girls there. Juliet Noroso of Brockton, she's clear of everybody else by 2 feet in the shot put, 39.3. A couple girls out of Chasen is Shallon James of Braintree, and Ann Nopal of Lowell, 37 feet. Discus, Ashley Wang, Newton North, 8 feet clear of everybody, 129. Behind her is Cassidy Gallagher of Natick, 121. And the javelin, Hannah McEntee, sophomore from Taunton, has a 125.7 best, 10 feet clear of Cassidy Gallagher of Natick, 115. Laura Olson of Andover, also at 115. And that rounds out our Division I girls preview. That's all our previews. Good luck Saturday, good luck Sunday. We'll see everybody next week at the All-State Championship at Westfield. Say bye, Benny.